With everything that went down with Jack the Ripper in the last episode of Moriarty the Patriot and everything that Moriarty did, I'm really excited for this episode, so let's go ahead and jump in and see what he's up to. I feel like as we get closer to like the season finale, the stakes are only going to get bigger. Moriarty's plans are only going to get bigger. I can't wait to see what's the outcome is going to be. Yeah, that's the wrong person. Oh, wow. So Moriarty's going to go after the person that made the false accusation and the false arrest. See, I'm wondering why Mycroft is actually working with Moriarty, or at the very least, I wouldn't say working, but at the very least allowing Moriarty to kind of just do whatever he wants, right? That's what it looks like. Like, it looks like Mycroft is tolerating Moriarty and whatever he wants to do. So, and again, Mycroft is one of those, you know, he's part of the Sherlock family. We really don't understand what he's thinking. Yeah, I guess we found the chief inspector that's behind all of this. It looks like Chief Inspector. How do you even say that? Atherton? We're gonna call him Artie. Interesting. So Atherton has seen to like actually solve a lot of cases. Now you have to wonder, right? How many of those have been framed, right? How many of those cases that he has solved, he really didn't solve and he just framed somebody? Sherlock Holmes. Who is this person? Like, who is this person? I feel like he knows way too much. Like, I feel like he's a little smarter than the average bear, right? Look at this. Like, he's trying to guide, I forgot his name, but he's also an inspector, right? He's trying to guide him in how to solve this little crime and trying to get Sherlock Holmes involved. I feel like we're definitely gonna know more about this character. Damn, she got a silencer on that weapon. Is that a car? Is that a car? Hey, I've seen a couple of James Bond movies in my time, and he always gets a badass car. So maybe this Mr. Bond here is gonna get a good looking car. Yo, he is playing dirty. See what I mean? See what I mean? He's at the right place at the right time. He knows a lot about, you know, the Chief Inspector Atherton. I just feel like, you know, there's more to him than meets the eye. Yo, you know, Mr. Bond is writing in style for sure. You got everybody looking at him. Oh, I guess we're gonna see James Bond come in and, you know, take care of business over here. Ooh. Oh, we got a fight going on, but you know, we know she's gonna take care of business. She's about to show this dude. She's gonna teach him a lesson. Oh, we didn't see the fight? What? I mean, whatever. We know James Bond definitely, you know, put in the work. Part of the plan. So it looks like Lestrade is, you know, he's working with Sherlock Holmes, and this other character is working with Moriarty. So two people from the police force are working with two different sides of you know, of the law, you could say, because Lestrade is staying within the law with Sherlock Holmes. And of course, if you're working with Moriarty, you're working like in the shadows. Time to use that gun. Yep, he knew 100%. Interesting. So Sherlock Holmes is really trying to solve who the, you know, the prince of crime is, but at the same time, he doesn't want to get on his way in this particular case because, you know, he wants the doctor to actually be exonerated. Yeah, it does feel like Sherlock Holmes is definitely playing to Moriarty's plan. He's picking it. Hey, it works, right? Ooh. Hey, but 100% she knew this was going to happen, so I'm guessing they have a plan for it. I mean, he's only gonna make himself look guilty even more. Oh, wait a minute. Lestrade let him do that? Bro, you can't be arresting people left and right. Come on now. Yo, that... Woo, Lestrade. I can't believe he just took that. But I guess, you know, he's not trying to ruin the case in any way possible, right? Oh, he put him through the door. Yo, mad respect for Lestrade. Mad respect for Lestrade. Yo, he's taking on like 5 people. Come on, Sherlock Holmes. Come on, Sherlock Holmes. He knows. He knows. I just don't believe that Sherlock Holmes didn't see how many people went in. And now that, you know, somebody came out, all of a sudden there's the same amount of people that went in, right? So I'm sure Sherlock Holmes caught it, but he's not trying to mess with Moriarty's plan. He's trying to make sure that doctor is exonerated. Patterson. I definitely heard that name before. So yeah, I mean, they're trying to get somebody that's corrupted out of the police force, and it makes sense. Bloody mad. I think everybody in Moriarty's group is bloody mad. Yeah, I just don't believe that Moriarty didn't see that. He definitely caught it. That's why he left. That's why he left. They don't even have to tell us. We just know. I'm guessing Lestrade is gonna be the new chief inspector, right? Oh yeah, there's no doubt about it. Moriarty, he's definitely a criminal. Didn't James Bond name the drink Patterson? Yeah, Patterson, I agree. He consulted the Prince of Crime. Yeah, so the bartender, you know, he's gonna stick with the name Patterson. Oh, is Patterson the chief inspector now? I thought it was gonna be Lestrade. They have connections everywhere. They have connections everywhere. The Moriarty plan is coming soon. Ooh, I'm excited. Let's go. Episode 17 of Moriarty the Patriot. I feel like this episode was all about setting up Moriarty's plan. I mean, at the end of the episode, of course, we got the confirmation that, you know, they pretty much have all the pieces in place in order to carry out the plan that Moriarty wants. I can't wait to see that. They've been building it up since episode 1. I mean, I cannot wait, right? It's going to be complete chaos. And I also want to know, how is Sherlock Holmes going to essentially try to stop Moriarty's plan? Because let's be real, the name of the show is Moriarty the Patriot. He's like the main character. I honestly think that Moriarty is going to succeed in doing all of his plan, right? Like, if you think about it, yeah, Moriarty is doing some bad stuff, but we're getting the story told through Moriarty's perspective, right? Like, yeah, every now and then we switch up and we start seeing the story from Sherlock Holmes and stuff like that, and that's cool. I like it. But at the end of the day, Moriarty is the actual main character. He's the one that driving the story forward. He's the one doing all the crazy plans, especially the one in this episode, and it was good. I mean, I cannot wait. It's definitely a hyped moment, and I'm really excited. We're on episode 17. I believe this is going all the way up to like episode 24, 25, so we have like 7 or 8 episodes left. We're definitely getting into the end game, and I'm pretty sure as we get closer and closer to the end, the build up, the cases, everything is just going to get a lot more exciting. The stakes are going to be higher. I still haven't forgotten about that mysterious character at the end of last episode, because that person, he definitely seems very smart. He has a plan. He knows Moriarty's true identity. I'm surprised that we didn't get into it in this episode. I'm surprised Moriarty hasn't tackled that issue. I feel like at the very least we are going to find out who that character is, and I'm excited for it. Now, as far as this episode goes, this episode kind of felt like an individual episode, right? Kind of like everything was resolved in this episode. We see that Moriarty, he needed somebody in the police force, and the person that's going to fill that role, of course, is going to be Patterson. They helped him out with a case to exonerate the doctor that was being falsely accused. It was great. Patterson got promoted to the chief inspector role, and the whole plan, it was beautiful. We see that essentially Sherlock Holmes is really just moving along to Moriarty's beat, right? Like, whatever Moriarty's plan is, even if it takes into account Sherlock Holmes, we see that Sherlock Holmes, he can't really get in his way, because that would essentially cause the doctor to be, you know, sent to prison, falsely accused of a crime he did not commit. And we know Sherlock Holmes doesn't want that. So yeah, it definitely feels like Sherlock Holmes is at, you know, Moriarty's palm. He's kind of just doing whatever Moriarty's plan tells him to do without him even knowing, right? So it's amazing. Moriarty is definitely on a whole other level. And again, this episode was good. I don't think it was the best. I don't think it was as hyped, for example, as the last episode, because last episode was definitely the best one. But yeah, I'm excited to see what Moriarty's plan is going to be, how he's going to carry out. And I gotta tell you, I know it's going to be big, and I know it's not going to disappoint. But let me know in the comments what you thought of this episode. And like always, make sure to leave a like, subscribe, and I will see you on the next episode.